Welcome to This Explainer. I want you to picture this opening scene in full cinematic 4K heritage style. We're standing in the grand, imposing palace of ancient Egypt. Two incredibly powerful kings are facing each other. On one side, you have Judah. He is literally burning with this intense, fiery weight of responsibility for his family. And facing him, Joseph, completely cloaked in the vast, hidden authority of the world's greatest empire. Imagine the sound of low thunder rolling in the background as these two immense cosmic crowns slowly draw together. The air in that room is crackling. It is completely charged with destiny. Because listen, we aren't just looking at some historical family drama here. We are witnessing an absolute monumental cosmic convergence.
Now take a close look at the specific language the Zohar uses to describe this moment. This is from Volume 1, 206b. It says, Ki hinei hamalachim noadu, for behold, the kings assembled. Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say the brothers assembled, or the siblings finally reunited. It deliberately uses the word kings, and in the mystical tradition, every single word is surgical. When the Zohar elevates this encounter to a meeting of kings, it's screaming at us that massive foundational archetypes of the universe itself are about to collide.
So this brings us to a really massive question. Are we just reading about an ancient sibling rivalry over a younger brother, or are we actually witnessing a high-stakes cosmic system merge? To really get what's going on, we have to look at the underlying source code of reality. We need to completely shift our perspective. We have to zoom out from the physical confrontation of two men standing in an Egyptian palace and tune into the deep cosmic architecture operating entirely behind the scenes.
Section 1. The Dual Server Architecture. Let's unlock the SOD. To really unpack this secret layer, the SOD, think of the universe like a vast, unimaginably complex operating system. In this system, Judah and Joseph represent two completely different, but totally vital, servers that basically run the whole show. Judah represents the Kabbalistic sphere of Malchut, or kingship. Think of him as the revealed, user-facing UI. He's the interface that actually interacts with the lower worlds, bearing the absolute weight of visibility and responsibility. Joseph, on the flip side, represents Yesod, or foundation. He is the hidden, highly secure back end. He's holding all the actual data, the raw divine life force, and the core control mechanisms. Judah is what everyone sees and interacts with, but Joseph is the encrypted power source making the entire thing run. But here's the catch. Malchut and Yesod are two totally distinct kingships, and on their own, in a state of separation, they're essentially incompatible. I mean, think about it. A sleek front end with no data feeding into it is useless, right? And a massive back-end database with no user interface has absolutely zero impact on the world. So this incredibly intense meeting in Egypt isn't a fight, it's a necessary, critical system merge. They literally have to resolve their conflict and align their programming to enable the full, unimpeded flow of divine sovereignty right down into our reality.
Section 2. Exhaustive Mechanics. The source code of the Sephirot.
Okay, we are dealing with some extreme contrast here when you map out the exact variables of this interaction. Look at Joseph. He functions as Yesod, the hidden ruler, the pure channel of the covenant. His energetic color dynamic is this luminous white and blue, just pure, intense, descending light. Then look at Judah. He functions as Malchut, the realm of speech and the revealed kingdom. But his dynamic is a dark, receiving vessel. It's dark because it literally has no light of its own. It exists entirely to receive and to manifest. So what you're seeing in that room is this blinding, luminous channel of Yesod clashing directly against the dark, empty vessel of Malchut.
But how in the world do you bridge a gap like that? Well, Judah doesn't just puff out his chest and demand to rule. Instead, he steps up with this unbelievable concept called Arvut, absolute guarantorship. He looks at his father and says, I will be surety for him. And guys, this is the exact protocol required to unlock the system. Guarantorship goes way beyond mere rulership. It is an ultimate, profound level of responsibility that actually binds this physical world with the spiritual world right next to it. By stepping into Arvut, Judah provides the exact cryptographic key needed to resolve the massive tension between Joseph's pure concealment and his own need for revelation. And smack in the middle of this cosmic clash is their younger brother, Benjamin. Mystically speaking, Benjamin isn't just a bargaining chip. He is the absolute point of unity. He is the ultimate API. He is the inner nexus perfectly binding the back end of Yesod and the front end of Malchut together. The reason Judah and Joseph are so intensely focused on him is because whoever holds Benjamin controls the exact gateway where the cosmic data transfers from the hidden world straight into the revealed world.
Let's actually trace the physical flow of this convergence, step by step. Step 1, these two rival kings face off, and in doing so, they initiate a complete 10 Sephirot integration. The entire tree of life lights up. Step 2, the 6 dimensions of what Kabbalists call Zir Anpin, which is represented by the letter Vav, funnel their immense, overwhelming light directly down into Malchut, represented by the letter He. And finally, step 3, this incredible union completely resolves the clash between the luminous blue energy and the dark vessel. They form one perfectly harmonized cosmic light. The system is officially online.
Section 3, the multi-gen synthesis. Let's decode the convergence.
I absolutely love how perfectly these ancient mystical mechanics map onto the concepts we use every single day. Let's synthesize this using 2 rapid-fire modern frameworks. First, think about the video game framework. Imagine 2 powerful rival kings engaging in this intense, boss-level negotiation. They are stress-testing each other to unlock a final, universe-saving alliance that will literally allow them to beat the game of history. Alternatively, look at the cosmic engineering framework. You're taking 2 extremely high-level systems that have vastly different permissions, Joseph's totally hidden back-end access and Judah's public front-end access, and you're merging them into one completely stable, impenetrable governing architecture.
And honestly, this explains exactly why the physical reaction in that palace room was so visceral. The text tells us, they saw, and so they marveled. They were troubled and hasted away. Trembling took hold of them there. As the Zohar brilliantly points out, the physical trembling of the brothers standing in that room wasn't just human panic. It was literally the physical hardware of reality reacting to the sheer, overwhelming power of this cosmic system urge. They were feeling the actual shockwaves of Malchut and Yesod locking into place. So it really makes you wonder, when we look past the surface of our own daily conflicts, what hidden cosmic systems are we actually trying to merge? Thank you for joining us for this complete journey through the Pardes. We hope these ancient truths help you and your family improve your own dimensions this week. If you enjoyed this full chapter deep dive, please like, subscribe, and share which part of the journey touched your soul in the comments. We'll see you in the next chapter.